Today we are taking a look at the new HyperX Duocast microphone. This microphone released July 18th and it comes in at $159 Australian. This mic is made for content creators, streamers and gamers. So does it live up to its own expectations? Well, that's what we're going to check out today. The features of this microphone are pretty neat. The Duocast is a mic with two polar patterns, hence the name Duocast. It's a cardioid and omnidirectional microphone, so it can be used for different pieces of content creation. Streamers or people like me who do video content would most likely lean towards the cardioid pattern because we would usually have the microphone sitting directly in front of us. This allows for a great audio capture when spoken directly into the mic. Oh, that worked in my favour. Whereas if you're in a room with multiple people or doing something like a podcast with multiple people in a room, you would choose the omnidirectional pattern, which allows for a 360 audio capture. And for all you audio heads out there, the Duocast microphone packs a high-res 24-bit 96 kHz recording. The Duocast microphone comes with its own low-profile shock mount, a headphone jack, a USB-C port for power, mount adapter and an internal pop filter. It's multi-device and program compatible, which is awesome. And now we look at the design features. It has a customizable RGB light ring and LED indicator, a tap to mute sensor and also a gain control adjustment at the turn of a button. These kinds of features are awesome to have in its physical design because it makes it easy to adjust your settings on the go rather than having to access your software while you're streaming or creating content. It's literally at the touch of a button and it makes it so simple. Overall, I think the design of the Duocast microphone is great and it's minimal. It's less out there than the Quadcast, which I personally like. It's smaller given the fact that it only has two polar patterns, and I like that because I would only use cardioid, probably not omnidirectional because the content I make is literally just me sitting in front of the camera, so having the mic directly in front of me is going to work fine. But if you wanted more polar patterns, you would just upgrade to the Quadcast. I think this is great for people like me. But it's all fun and good to say, hey, it looks great, it sounds great on paper, but now we actually have to do a live test, and I am yet to test out this microphone. I wanted to save it for the video, so we're going to do a live test together. I'm currently talking to you through my Rode Go wireless microphones clipped to me here and in my camera, so I'm going to turn that off and we are going to do a test through the Duocast microphone now. Okay, so we are doing a live test right now through the HyperX Duocast microphone. I've got it sitting in its low profile shock mount. I don't have it on a boom arm just yet. So we are just sitting it on top of the box so you guys can see it on camera. I'm very interested to see how this is going to sound when I listen back to it. There is a mute button on top of the mic as well, which I'm going to press. You probably weren't able to hear me then. I like that it sits in the mount. However, I'm noticing when I mute, it is bouncing quite a lot. And when that mic is on mute, that should be okay. But I'm worried that when I unmute, you'll be able to hear a bit of a shake to the mic. That's just something that I'm noticing right now as I'm live recording. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking. We're going to listen back to this and see how it performed. All right, so we are back onto the Rode mics now, and I'm just going to have a quick little playback through my headset of how that sounded and give you a live reaction. It sounds pretty good. It's definitely pretty focused on my voice. Okay, so when you mute it, you definitely hear the shake of the mic and you hear it being pressed. Well, which I'm going to press. I'm actually pretty impressed with that. That actually sounds really good. That is in the cardioid pattern, and which is exactly what I will have. I'd have it on my boom arm straight in front of my face, and yeah, it sounds pretty good. I guess my only criticism was like when you do press mute, you do hear a boom, as if it's muting, which obviously if you're going to touch it, it's going to pick up through the mic, which for me, I would rather use like a Stream Deck function through OBS. That way you don't get that boom sound, but overall I'm pretty impressed. I'm pretty impressed. So setting up the microphone is pretty simple. It is just a USB-C cable into the mic and USB out into your PC, and then you're good to go. Once you just adjust it into your programs, it literally will turn on and work straight away. Once it's on, which is instantly, you then can do all your adjustments with the dial on the back to adjust your audio gain. I'm going to mount it to a boom arm, that way I can get it closer to my mouth for when I'm streaming. I like how small it is. I like that everything is built into it. It's literally just this. I'm really impressed with the HyperX Duocast. I've never used the HyperX microphone before, so I'm definitely new to the brand. And from what I've heard and how I've seen it work, it's definitely a win in my books. So I'll leave some links below in the description of where you can pick up the HyperX Duocast. I think this is one that you guys should be looking out for on your radar. If you want something that's simple, small, and going to give you a really good sound quality for a lower price point, I do think this is a good buy. Thank you so much to HyperX for sending over the Duocast microphone. It's been a pleasure to review this product, and I'm excited to use it in my setup. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.